Okay, you ready?
Yeah, I'm ready.
All right. So
Part 2 of episode 1 or episode 2?
this is episode 2. It'll be two
Episode 2.
separate things.
Episode 2,
But we're
buddy.
continuing the same.
Yeah, we only get 15-minute segments, so we'll spread it out. Right? Is
Mhm,
that
on
what we're
YouTube.
doing?
Yep.
Okay. So I brought another beer for us to taste, but we always got to introduce ourselves. Episode 2, Masonic Smoker and his wife. Not sure what we're calling the segment yet. It's probably going to be that, Masonic Smoker and his wife.
His wife? Come on, I have a name.
Masonic Smoker and
Just
his
use my
lovely
name.
wife, Diana.
Just say Diana.
Masonic and Diana.
You can call yourself Masonic.
Masonic and Diana.
Hello.
Hi, I'm Masonic. This is Diana, my wife.
Hello.
Episode 2. Sorry we spent 1 minute explaining to you guys what we're calling the show, but we're doing this on a whim because that's how we do shit. We have more questions that we can ask. I'm answering them, thoughtfully, not just, passively like I usually do. Because Instagram, I don't take it serious. So if you want to ask me something serious, go to ask.fm, follow the YouTube.
You can ask in the comments.
Find a better platform to do it than Instagram because it's turning into a shit show over there. Love it, but it's a love and hate relationship. I'm recording, right? Everybody's good recording? So we got another beer today that we're going to start the show off with because that's what we do. We drink beer on the show because we don't smoke in the house because we have a baby and we have kids in the house. We don't smoke. So we drink beer in the house. And, we'll start drinking fancy waters too, whatever makes you guys happy. So this is from Marquette, Michigan. Black Rocks. We love beer, you love beer. Let's get together. Buy within 4 months of the date on the bottom. This is from May 12th, 20. So we're good. This is a India Pale Ale. Diana doesn't really care for IPAs, but she's drinking one today.
It's only half a cup.
It's only half a cup. I like IPAs personally. Can I drink most of it?
Whatever. You didn't drink the other one.
Exactly. You drink the other one though. Look, we get the same still. I get a little bit more though.
So smell it.
Cheers. Smells
Oh, it
like
smells good.
Smells really good. Shout out whoever sent that. On that note, if you guys got a beer you want me to judge, critique, taste, drink, smell, send that shit. You guys know my deets. Hit me up for the deets. So, we are on episode 2. Let's answer some questions. What you got for me, baby?
Okay. I'm gonna skip that one.
That's a weird question. You gotta keep
These
going.
two are weird questions.
It doesn't taste as good as it smells, but it's probably because I don't refrigerate them right away. I let the IPA sit, but they should still be fine. Or maybe I'm tripping.
That's a good one.
What's the most expensive thing you've broken? Shit, I've broken some expensive stuff in my life. I broke my dad's toolbox one time.
Oh my gosh.
He had a snap-on toolbox.
Custom.
I think it was like $4,000 toolbox or something. And I opened every drawer at the same time. I don't know
Looking
what I
for
was thinking.
something, because that's what you do.
And the whole thing collapsed on me.
All the weight from the tools went, and
That was one of the
that
most.
was so
But now that I think
crazy.
about it, like, they work really hard for their money, but like that shit is a lot of money. But like, come on, there's like nowadays I lost a flight. I forgot my flight when I went to Spain.
That was like
That cost
2K.
me $2,000.
And that's like instant loss.
One time I was blackout drunk
The
with.
toolbox is still there.
Yeah. One time I was blackout drunk with Oni noodles, and I broke I think it was an $800 bottle of wine.
What about your pipe you just broke?
I have a $2,000 pipe that I just broke the other day. There's a couple of expensive things that I break. And what can you do, man? Money's just a tool. And it helps with, this serenity or whatever. What do I know about words and life and all that stuff,
You
man?
break a lot of things.
All right, what's next?
You have like a bad track record on that.
So what?
I'm just saying.
All right, what's
People
next?
don't know this. Okay, what's the one place in the world you wish you lived in?
Shit, on a beach side somewhere, big chilling, bro. That's it. That's all the questions.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah, you guys need to ask more questions. So we'll freestyle
Okay.
the other part of the segment. These are 15-minute segments. We still got
We could do a origin story.
10 minutes. Origin story. Shit. Where do you want to
So I'll
start
ask
from?
you some questions. Who are you, first of all?
I'm a Masonic smoker.
Okay, where are you from?
I am from.
Where does your grandma stay? Is the type of
I grew up
question.
on 111th and Avalon
And
in
where?
South Central Los Angeles, California.
And what is that neighborhood called?
That neighborhood is terrible. It's called South Central. That's South.
That's not South Central.
That's well. It has the Watts
That's
area
Watts.
code. Yeah, I don't. Is that
That's straight up Watts.
okay? I grew up in Watts. It's
I
the
grew up in
Watts-
South Central.
it's the Watts zip code or whatever, not area code.
What is Watts? Watts is a small community from
From Los.
Imperial to like 93rd,
Yeah, it's a really small community for sure.
in between San Pedro and the train tracks.
For sure.
That's Watts.
Yeah.
And what is inside Watts?
There's nothing.
There's gang members. There's the projects. There's A&T Burgers.
They have anything good
And
yet?
some shitty schools. Really shitty schools.
Probably now they have something, do they?
No.
We live right next door talking about do they. Compton's like a little bit bigger for sure.
We live like 5 minutes from Watts. Like we could drive there right
All
now.
right. Well, that's where I'm from.
Okay, but people want to know this.
I'm from who else is from Watts? I think Barry White is from Watts. You know Barry White?
I know from Fresh Prince of Bel-Air.
Yeah. Who else is from Watts?
J-Rock?
J-Rock is from Watts. O3 Greedo's from Watts, but they're from the projects. Like I didn't grow up in the projects. I grew up in the house. You know, with my family and stuff.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Okay.
So we're a little bit better off, but still, you know, it's still.
Oh, what
still
other
hard.
parts of LA have you lived in?
I've lived on El Segundo in Vermont for a cool minute.
Which is like borderline Gardena.
Borderline Gardena, South Central.
It's really weird.
Yeah. And then I grew up on 104th and Broadway, which is just South Central.
That's South Central.
Yeah, that's South Central. That's where I grew up.
On Broadway, down that street, there's a shop next to the boxing club. What is that shop called?
Which on the So Way Out shop? Yeah, that's G Perico's store. He's a current rapper right now. And it's kind of funny seeing, like, I went to Locke High School as well. Which
Locke is in Watts.
Yeah, but I got kicked out of San Pedro High School, and then I went to Locke for 11th and 12th grade, and I knew kids from middle school because I went to school in Hollywood for 6th and 7th grade, and then my siblings left and they didn't want me there alone, so I went to Gompers, which was no better, by myself, and that's where, you know, I left. I got to know everybody in 8th grade there, and then forgot about them 9th and 10th, and then 11th and 12th. I got to meet everybody I knew again.
They're just a little bit older.
Just a little bit more. They were smoking weed. You know, you went from, you know, being a kid to dudes in gangs and smoking weed and all that shit. You know, it's kind of scary. Like it's like you see innocence, like when they're at their innocent.
Gompers is like a mocoso type of innocence.
Yeah, and then they're like fucking gangbanging, literally.
And then Locke is like, oh.
It's like a little jail, you know.
And that's bad.
Yeah.
Especially for the men.
Yeah. What do we got right here? What time are we working with? We got to watch our time. All right. We got like 6 minutes.
Okay. So, you're from the hood. What else? I don't know.
I still live in the hood.
Yeah, still. Which is not...
I mean, Jay Electronica has a song, and I forget how the song goes, and it's all like his grandma never moved out the hood because she tried to make it better. You know what I mean? How you ever gonna make the hood better if you just move?
Yeah.
So it's just gonna stay like that forever. And then you got other people that are like, well, the hood ain't got nothing for you. Well, shit, like, it's, you know, that's never gonna change if you keep thinking like that.
And especially for the kids.
And I mean, Lord knows I'm trying to move out, but not too far, you know, and I'm still trying to keep my roots here and, you know people that, you know, that live here still, and, you know, whatever makes me happy at the end of the day. So fuck it. Yep.
Okay, back to origin story. How old are you now?
I am 28 years old.
And what do you do?
I run. It's sad to say, but like, not even sad to say, but I guess it's cool to have any type of name in this industry of cannabis because it's so big, and to even have a freaking micro anything to have to do with it is a lot. So, you know, and I'm young, so whatever happens, happens, man. I'm hoping for the best, and I'm establishing my roots further than, you know, Instagram is where a lot of this shit happens. And, you know, and along with a couple other places, you know, like Lord knows it stemmed from other forms, and people be like, oh, it's, you know, from the Icy Mag days, whatever. But I'm from the Instagram kind of family immunity, whatever they call it, and I established my roots there, and I'm trying to transition to other things that, you know, don't keep me like monotoned within that freaking box of Instagram, because I've gotten deleted too many times where it just really upsets me. And you know, if I get deleted on Instagram, it messes with my brand messes with my money messes with my family, etc. So I got to keep it stable, and that stability is not relying on just Instagram. I'm trying to branch off, do other things, let alone this podcast.
Okay, so aside from Instagram, what other ways were you connecting with people in this community?
Bowling. I did a bowling thing that worked.
That was cool.
I got a
That
lot
was
of
fun.
I got a lot of people together, and you know, one person tells 5 people. I did that shit in real life. Like, I got people together. I find the good in people. I hope a lot of people are good, and I'm pretty good at distinguishing people through their profiles, you know, and I don't judge too hard. So I'm good at letting people, you know, visit, and the ones that see they belong, they'll come back again. The ones that are like, all right, this is too real. Like, these guys aren't just a bunch of bamboozlers. We're just actually real humans trying to hang out and have fun together. And, you know, lately I've been more, you know, exclusive about my circle, but that's because I already built a big circle, and, you know,
And Corona.
and Corona, and I just, you know, I already did that. I already made that circle,
Been there, done
and I can make another one if I want, and they can do they have their sub circles now. Like, this thing is way bigger than I'd ever imagine. Yes, sir.
So what about show like actual places,
What do you mean?
like shows, like the shows you've gone to? Like
Oh,
the
I've been to a
Indos?
bunch of shows. I've been to Indo Expo a lot. I've been doing the circuit. I don't want to lie to anybody, so at least 2 years, right? At least 2
I want to
years.
say, when did we go to San Francisco, man?
Well, whenever the first San Francisco Indo Expo was, we can look it up right here. San Francisco Indo Expo.
That was a long time ago.
I want to know when the San Francisco
I don't think
one.
that's gonna work, and we're losing time.
Yeah, so it was since that one. So when that happened,
That was like at least 3 or 4 years
I
ago.
think it was 2. See, it might be 2, but it feels longer. No, it wasn't 2 years ago. It had to be 3.
It had to be 3 because I was still working in Torrance.
Look, it says 2. Well, that's probably a different event.
No, remember that's the warehouse.
Yeah, that's it. Yeah, 2 years ago. So it hasn't even been that long. It feels longer though.
But you've
huh?
been to other things before that.
Yeah, but either way, if it's been 2 years, so what? I've been doing the circuit for 2 years straight. Like, literally since that day, every 2 months we're doing a show. 2 months, 2 months. So it feels like an average of 6 shows per month, give or take. You know, you got Emerald, you got Colorado, you got Oregon, and then the Oklahoma one, and then the Boston one. Maine had a little one. No, that was Boston. That was the first Boston one. I forget, but yeah, I've been running the circuit for a long time as a youngin. So we're gonna wrap this up, right?
Yeah, we're at our 1 minute mark.
We're at our 1 minute mark. We're
That
wrapping
was
this
a
up.
small origin story of who you
Small
are
origin story.
and where you're from
Yeah,
and what you
dog.
do.
What I do.
So for the next one, we're probably just gonna talk about some other stuff.
Yeah, have them send questions. Ask.fm. Go send some questions. We'll answer your questions. We'll shout you out. Send me some beer. Instagram at Masonic Smoker. Instagram at _Masonic _Smoker. Fucking thank you guys for the support. You guys have a great day. I hope that didn't come out on camera, right?
I hope not either.
All right. See you
All
guys
right.
later.
Goodbye.